Hi, cuties. Welcome to a cozy mini review of an arc I recently read. This is Arcana, The Last Heirs by Sam Prentice Jones. This is a graphic novel that comes out on June 24th. It is volume 1 in the series, and unfortunately, cliffhanger. So we begin this story with a guy who works in a cafe bakery situation. His name is Eli, and he greets a customer who is very, very cute and attractive and kind of flirty with him, named James. And lo and behold, James is secretly a witch. And lo and behold, so is Eli. And James is a part of kind of a secret organization of witches. And being he found Eli, he is now trying to convince him, hey, come and we'll train you, because Eli doesn't know anything about the magical world, and help control his powers, because it was being noticed when he was using them in this fancy cabin. And so Eli comes back, goes to the secret society of Arcana and meets the three people who are the head of the whole thing, even though James was technically an heir and should be running the whole thing based on how the society used to run, which was through inheritance. But since his parents and a couple of the other heirs, their parents have all mysteriously been unalived, they decided to move forward with a democratic society instead, and hence why we have the lost heirs, because the secret is, who is Eli and where did Eli come from, and what's Eli's connection to this super creepy kind of haunted cabin. And we kind of discover there's these weird demon shadow figures that are kind of plaguing all the other heirs at the same time. And so it's kind of unraveling this big mystery of what happened to them. The art style is really cute. You may be familiar with it because the artist has done a bunch of like book covers and little comics and stuff. It's very cute. I liked the style. It had these kinds of beige tones to it. So if that's something you're interested in, it's not just a standard black and white graphic novel. I do think that the romance between Eli and James was a little bit fast. Like, I'm not saying like you couldn't have one this fast, because they, hook up, and there's nothing like graphic, explicit, anything like that. But they do hook up, and then because James is recruiting them, they kind of develop this relationship, but it felt really quick for me. I'm a slow burn girly though, so and I do get, like, with other people in their relationships, they can go pretty fast like that, but it leads me into worrying that there might be some codependency going on in later volumes, but that's just my predictions right now. I did really like this. It's a pretty quick read. It's over 300-page graphic novel, but I read it on stream in a couple sprints, so it does read pretty quickly. I just don't know when the next volume's going to come out, and we left on a big cliffhanger, and that's not cool. So anyway, that's kind of my review of Arcana. I really enjoyed it, and I just wish there was more. Let's have more. And I'd like to delve into a bunch. We have a few other like little characters who do take the POV. I'd like to learn a little bit more about them. Coco is very cool. I like her a lot. She's very good with tarot, and she's taking care of her sick parent or sick mother and her father. We have Daphne as well, who seems to be the most level-headed. And then I forget the last. Is it Sunny? I forget the last guy's name, but he's kind of investigating things and thinking that maybe the people that they put their trust in with the society might not be as trustworthy as they thought. So you don't know, though, because we need volume 2. So that's it for Arcana, The Lost Heirs. Check it out. It comes out on June 24th. And for a little surprise, here is Pai Pai. Pai Pai. This is Pai Pai onto bed. Do you have anything to say, Pai Pai? No? Nothing? Okay. She just wants to be sleepy. And Paul is all the way over there and blocked. Okay, I'm going to go now. Bye.